last one. Let's fade this on out, and I will welcome everyone to another night of CEVO main. Tonight we've got French Canadians versus SoaR Gaming from the lower bracket BO3s. First up, we've got Inferno. This is SoaR's pick. French Canadians went with Nuke, and I believe it's Overpass to be the last map of the night. Running down the rosters really quick for French Canadians, we've got Ryova, Sub-Rosa, GMD, PL1, and Effies. I love when chat kind of overlays that. I could turn chat off, but then we'd miss out on the banter. But as for SoaR Gaming, you all know them. Exceed, Snakes, Voltage, MCE, and Grim. And they'll be going fast up towards Banana. Two players here already. Immediately, Grim's going to find that first one. Backing up, PL1, Player 1. So we got the first one. Actually, no, that was, sorry, Effies was backing up. Player 1 got that one on a bit of a flank, and Sub-Rosa's here as well. MCE has to turn around. 3 players against 3. Minute 30 left. Bomb has already been planted. MC desperately trying to fight this. Finally, he's got some backup. Ryova pushing forward. A dink comes through, but no one's dropped yet until finally Sub-Rosa finds one. That's going to be difficult for Grim. 68 HP, finds the first one he needs. Ryova goes down. He's going to back up. Here's Effie's beautiful shot over there. That'll be Sub-Rosa, 1v2. Very little HP left. No kit as well. Didn't even get a chance to look at the buys to see if anybody actually got some nades, got a kit. May have been all armors for all I know. And immediately spotted out. Jumping over second, he will fall. And, well, we get our first replay of the night where Grim kind of cinched this round, being pressured on by 2 CTs. Sub-Rosa got that beautiful dink to start things off, and it was looking bad. Then Grim fires it out, gets the shots he needs, and secures SoaR Gaming the pistol round. Not too bad of a start right there. MGPT, I might turn voice on a little bit later. For now, though, SoaR Gaming, buying on up. UMPs come out, double AKs, and a scout for Voltage, actually. Meanwhile, French Canadians... Sub-Rosa takes a little jump peek, not going to spot anything out. It's fast up towards B, though. MCE first one in, Molotov, clearing out sandbags. Another one. This area where Effies is in right now. Taps the flames for just a split second. Should push them too much, though. GMD up on that second box. Effies flashed off, and they are already in. It's going to be difficult for GMD to try and fight this. CEVO a little bit far off, but Exceed's going to get that frag. One more player up close, but he is falling back and falling down, actually. It's going to be difficult for this retake if they even want to go for a 3v4. No kit, and all this armor and these upgraded pistols, and a couple smokes. They might just want to save this. Ryova tapping away through the smoke, not going to be finding anything. His teammates are here as well, so they will not be going for this. Some exit frags will be nice, though. Unfortunately, nobody looking towards the banana side. Just going to hold out right here. Ryova checking the flank. Rosa has that dig perched over towards the B side. Somehow I doubt SoaR Gaming going to challenge us, though. Don't want to drop any of those AKs. And interestingly enough, Exceed hasn't found that dropped AK yet. It's a bit out of his hands. I don't think he actually wants to go for it. It's just past the arch box. So in the end, SoaR Gaming, keep 4 players alive. French Canadians 3. SoaR going to start things off strong, 2-0. Grim already with 4 kills. Not too shabby to start things off. Get some confidence under your wings. Let's see what happens with the CT side now. GMD is only up on just barely under 2,000. Effies is not too much better. So they might just have USPs to work with this round. SoaR Gaming pick up one more AK that was dropped last round. Actually, they're going to stack this. Very interesting choice. Voltage won't find anything right there. Immediately the nade stack comes through, and oh, it's going to find Effies. MCE, or sorry, Effies is going to find MCE. That might show their hand a little bit, and actually the beautiful choice right here, they already rotated back over towards A, but only left player 1 here. SoaR Gaming all bunched up. Finally, going to be sending Snakes to go feel out the A-bomb site. Thinking about going down to Mexico, but he's got an interesting smoke lined up. Probably going to go over towards Patio. Block that off, might give them some room to work with there. For now, though, PL1 has not spotted out anything. 3 players slowly encroaching over onto site. Footsteps are heard. PL1 calls for some backup, and actually does heavy amounts of damage onto Exceed, but the reload is so slow he is actually going to manage it. Does get Exceed down, taps away, but can't find one more. Ryova smoked off. In a good position to do some damage. Also, one more layer coming up Banana. Bomb planted. Effie's still smoked off. Ryova creeping on in. He's smoked off as well, but it's going to be... Oh, I just tried to switch to him. Sub-Rosa. That flank did not pay off. Grim found him. Brought it back to a 3v3. Look at the HP for SoaR Gaming. 2 players. Down like 24 HP, 10 HP respectively. And GMD on the cross just gives them a free kill. Voltage is going to pick that one up. Snakes as well. And Suddenly it crumbles. All that damage done couldn't be capitalized on. SoaR Gaming starting off stronger even. 3-0. Grim up on 7 frags. Going into round number 4. But this is the round that truly matters. Buy is going to come out for the CT side. Looks like it's going to be M4s across the board unless somebody wants to take a hit to get extra utility. And not going to happen, actually. Look at that. 3 flashbangs, 3 smokes. Not a whole lot to work with. Not a kit either. See where the split goes for SoaR Gaming. Actually fast towards mid. Voltage gets a headshot. Player 1 is up close and personal. He's going to back on off. Meanwhile, some noise being made. Little boost over the top of the wall. XC's going to find that one, but there's a second player here. Snake's beautiful whip around. He finds the second. 2 players left for the French-Canadian side. And, well, that's a free A bomb site for the terrorists. Retake here. It's going to be difficult. If nigh impossible. We are Logan Long, says MCE in chat. Not quite sure what that means. Was that a Logan reference? Not seen the movie. But look at this. I do see Grim going hunting. He's got another player with him. That's Voltage. They want to take these rifles out of the hands of the French Canadians who are posted up in construction. It's going to be difficult trying to get in here. Playing off each other. Crossfire set up. Grim using all that utility they still have saved. We're going to trust Auto Director with this one. And I'm just going to go... Actually, no. Screw Auto Director. I got this. GMD finds the first. Effies swings wide over towards Garden. He finds another one. It's getting quite costly for SoaR Gaming. They build up plenty of money. Voltage finds the first one and does not want to challenge it again. GMD will save his M4. And SoaR Gaming, they do actually recover one of those M4s that was dropped. I believe that was the sole player. It was Voltage who had the scout in the previous round. So now French Canadians, 4-round loss bonus. Not quite enough to get any more guns out, but they will get a couple upgraded pistols. SoaRosa with the CZ, one for PL1 as well. And Effies, well, this guy's classic. Grabbing himself a P250. Well, Ryova, that's a full save for him. Taking a look at the minimap. Actually, some action down towards mid. I think those may have been some early nades thrown out. Peek for information. Don't believe they spotted out anything, but GMD close towards sandbags. Nade's going to ring on out. Minor damage traded. MCE making some noise over here while his teammates... Well, this is the first time they headed over towards A, where there is a 3-stack, and oh, I'm sorry we missed that one, actually. GMD got aggressive. Effie's tried to trade it, but he got dinked on down, or... tagged on down, I should say. 81 HP left on him. SoaRosa might be in a good position to find one of these players. Exceed, home, maybe a little bit of a sixth sense working out right there. He decides not to go for it. Now the question is, are they going to commit to the A-bomb site, or are they going to go all the way through CT? That smoke says they are committed to the A-bomb site. Player 1. First point of contact, one more player in the opposite pit. The L1 gets 1, 2 kills, and immediately drops. Now SoaRosa going around for the flank. Effie's on the rotation as well, but Ryova locked down here. Tapping away, can't find the shot. Now SoaRosa, last one close here, 2v2. Plenty of damage done to Voltage, but he finds Grim, the high health player. That's going to make things even more difficult. Now they both picked up rifles for the CT side. Voltage 1v2. Plenty of utility, but only 40 seconds left. Spots the head of SoaRosa, and SoaRosa's going to take it. Very nice job. He picked himself up a 2K there. 2 for PL1 as well. Here's PL1, who really did secure this. Completely ecoed. Only 2 of these players had armor. Nice double kill there for PL1. Not too shabby. Plenty of money built up, though, so 5 AKs across the board for SoaR Gaming, Ryova, and GMD. Busting out the double ops quite early. GMD towards B, Ryova taking the safer route. Although I believe at PL1. And one more of those players took a little peek down towards mid. But GMD, nade comes in, backs up, only taking 16 damage. He's got it lined up perfectly. He knows right where this is. Look at that. That crosshair placement could not be any better, but he's going to put a shot through the wall. It's not going to find anything. So it's going to be a slower round, it seems. SoaRosa. Nice crossfire setup with player 1. Nades ringing out. I believe Grim sprang through the wall. Nearly sprayed into his teammate right there. Could have got a little bit awkward. Looking to be an A hit, though, if we take a look at the map. Effie's still sticking with GMD over towards top of Banana. Re-smoke from SoaRosa. 2 players up in Boiler. Looks like Exceed's going to be the first one out. Minute left in the round. And the bomb is still dropped all the way back by T-Spawn. This crossfire could really work. Player 1's actually stuck in a smoke right now. Which could work out for him. Exceed finds the first one. Crossfire comes out. Player 1 gives away his position from behind the smoke. Very interesting choice, and that's a kind word to use. And Ryova misses a... should have been a free kill, but he does make up for it. Spots at least one more player. May have heard the footsteps, but he gets shot down from behind. Not even I saw that. Hard for him to assume what was going to happen right there. But Voltage finds that, and well, GMD Not going to want to try and retake this with just Effie's AK. So Effie's going to post up, try and hope for some exit frags. Does he hear that? Oh, he does indeed. MCE just started walking. Effie's posts himself up absolutely perfectly. But MCE, well, he decides to drop down by T-spawn. So it's likely nothing's going to happen right there. Effie's, well, he decides to take a peek on it. Like, where the hell did that player go? And look at this. Even though they lost the previous round, they're resetting French Canadians, and they're like, well, they've got 2 more rifles. I don't know if GMD gave up the ghost and said, I have an op here at B, but they are definitely going hunting for it. And, oh, Effie's timing might not work out for him. He's stuck between 2 players, and he will drop. Now, the question is, can GMD save this? Snake's desperately trying to find it. Will he get there fast enough? He does indeed. Spire comes out, but it's going to be GMD to take it, so he will save the AWP. But look at the money. There's barely anything to buy up. SoaR has 5,700, so we could drop over some upgraded pistols, or maybe just go for a hero M4. Have GMD drop a pistol or 2, and that he will. I know how these guys play. And what's really even more strange, I see this work far too often. SoaR Gaming think they have a better read on the economy. Exceeds bought himself a Mac 10. Snakes the UMP, looking to build up some bank. And now GMD. He's got Effie's working around him. He's got a P250 as well, so a bit of an upgrade. And actually, they are committing to this. Shot comes through the edge of the wall. Exceed lucky to be alive, and I speak too soon. He will drop, and that'll be smoked on off. SoaR is going to trade places. Actually, not trade places, just give another little bit of a stack here, or think twice about it. As GMD rotates on over towards spools. Yeah, I'm calling it coffins. It's not spools anymore. I've been conflicted with that forever. Doesn't spot out anything. Actually, going down towards banana. I was going to say they were leaving, but with a minute 5 left, they second-guess themselves. Still have plenty of time to work with. Molotovs are coming on out. GMD avoids a flashbang. I should say that. Avoided the first. Going to be Effie's with the boost. Immediately spotted out. Fully flashed. GMD's going to have to back off and play for a retake. SoaR is already here. There's going to be a flank coming up from Ryova eventually. But for now, GMD gets kind of pressured on. What through the smoke? He is going to find Snakes. Absolutely brilliant shot right there. Just followed the tracers, lined it up. Absolutely great game sense. Now SoaR is going to be boosted on up. They have to hurry to that smoke. It's going to fade in just a couple of seconds, and SoaR makes it work. Actually finds an MCE, so puts player advantage definitely in the hands of SoaR Gaming, and they are falling. It's only Grim alive. 1v3. Voltage did a decent job. Spots up the head. Beautiful shot, but it's not going to be enough. The Hero M4 actually somehow works. And they recover that second AWP as well. So let's take a look at the replay. This is where SoaR missed that. He's about to get boosted on up. Now GMD through the smoke. Was a nice shot there. Helped secure them the round as well. Money still good for SoaR Gaming. You're going back and forth right now. Taking a look at the frags. Grim still topping off the charts at 9 frags. Voltage on 7. Meanwhile, SoaR topping off for French Canadians. Played that very quickly. As soon as GMD lost his teammate, I believe it was Effie's on site, fell back immediately, kept himself close enough in that garden area just to fight it, make them actually pay attention to that. Allowed the flank to come through. Not too shabby. Now MCE up towards mid. SoaR getting aggressive. They immediately spot it out. Will they expect to skip later? They will not. They don't check it, but somehow Exceed swings on back and gets himself a twofer. That's going to be 2 M4s picked up. They're going to have to retake with double ops. Ryova is already here. He's going to decide better that let his teammates get here as well. GMD playing from the library. Ryova might get a free frag right here, but the timing is not on his side. I believe Exceed spotted that one out. We'll switch over towards him for the time being. I'm going to trust Auto Director. It's going to get a little bit messy. There's going to be 7 players on site momentarily. Bomb ticking down. They do have kits on all the players, and there's the flashbang. It works perfectly. 3v3 now. All 3 players from the CT side coming around from patio. Already one of them spotted out, damaged on down, but Voltage and Grim both heavily lit up. Ryova moving on in. Where's Effie? He's got the M4. Oh, he's already on it. Effie's sticking it, but oh, Grim finds him through the smoke. Now it's GMD, and he finds Grim through the smoke and through the wall. But in the end, oh, all 3 players that are remaining alive get put on down as the bomb explodes. So SoaR Gaming, they get right on back. Things are getting messy from both of these teams right now. How's the money looking? AKs are going to come back out. SoaR Gaming, so healthy right now. Keeping things expensive for French Canadians. Mag 7 going to come up for player 1 and a CZ. This is not a good buy. This is a shit buy right here. I don't know what they're doing with this. They have won a couple ego rounds, but they had more to work with than this. So he's going to take that swag 7, move it on over towards apps. Meanwhile, terrorist side. See if they spotted out anything yet. One player holding up close as they work over their way towards mid. Grim seems to be the first one in. And immediately Exceed, just over his shoulder, finds Ryova. Now Subrosa, Deagle in hand. Chilling up in Boiler. And look at this. They're actually thinking better of it. They showed their hand here. Oh, what's going on? Snakes, he finds two. FEs and GMD immediately fall. That is a free open B bomb site for the terrorist side. Only taking a little bit of damage. Snakes on 34 health for 3 frags. I would call that well worth it. But now it's Subrosa and PL1. The Deagle and Swag 7. Doesn't even look like player 1 wants to go fight this. Subrosa is either just putting a couple Deagle shots through the smoke and they're actually going to land. Can he get lucky though? Exceed's trying to challenge it. Not going to happen though. PL1, he's taking a quick little cheeky peek out towards mid. But in the end, another round going to go to SoaR Gaming. First team to actually go back-to-back rounds, like 4 or 5. And just to get a little bit of extra damage in, you know, SoaR, little team damage is going to come through. So, the bomb will blow. SoaR Gaming go up to 7, leading 5 rounds to the French Canadians, too. Taking a look at the cash for the CT side. Oh, it is bleak over there. GMD can toss some pistols around. He's going to grab one for himself, but really, do they want to risk anymore? Nade as well? Maybe go for a nade stack if he's going to pick one up as well. Interesting. Let's see what they can do with it. Nade stack looks like it's going to be going on over towards Banana. Or Exceed. Early Molotov out. Going to go back over towards Old Taxi. Well, nade rings out. Does a fair bit of damage. Took MCE down to 66. And those 2 players, well, they're actually going to hustle on back over towards the A side. They do this both rounds now. Nade stack Banana, rotate around, but this time might actually be challenged. As the terrorist side. Oh, was it spotted out? I believe it was. MCE spotted out. Ryobi's been holding this site, but it's going to be player 1 to actually get the first one. Voltage is coming on back. Missed those frags. I do apologize, but you know, you can't trust Auto Director with anything. Exceed. Almost evens things out. Now Snake's only down to 19 HP. No kit, so they have to be fast on this. They don't even have a whole lot to lose. GMD, oh, is so slow on the rotate. Trying not to give away his hand by walking it. I don't think they're even going to be trying for this yet again. Posting on up for some exit frags. If they could keep these players on site, some good damage could be done. I think 3 of those players could survive the bomb blast if they go into the corner. And since they're out of nades... Let's see, PL1 up in F, so no one's going to have that way. FE's going to find Snake right here, and that he does. Now Voltage, he's going to get out of there with his life. All the other players stacked up in the corner, they'll be absolutely fine. And actually, one of the CTs, oh, player 1 was too close to the bomb plant. So he will drop that Swag 7, FE's will recover it, and stay alive with 3 HP as he was spotted out at the last second. We're going into round number 11. Bias finally going to come back up to the CT side. Double op setup reinvested in. This is so risky. Didn't pan out well for them the first time. It looks like it's going to be glass cannon for player 1 as well. And oh, for fuck's sake, French Canadians down on 64 HP for player 1 as he gets knifed in the back on a right click by his teammate. I think these guys are going into full tilt mode, so you know what that means. We're putting on team chat. Voice enable 1 is on, boys. We'll probably hear something. We'll hear something, I'm sure, as soon as death talk happens. Molly is going to ward off those players over there towards the B site. Meanwhile, the bomb is actually going to be rotated on back towards A for the time being. Currently, one player trying to feel this one out. That's Snakes. Making some noise. Actually going to be player 1, regardless of HP, to find Grim. I didn't even think he was going to challenge that. Very risky, but that's kind of what French Canadians need to do in this situation. Meanwhile, over on site, we've got MCE and Exceed, who's actually had some great entry frags here. Oh, through the smoke! Absolutely perfect play, but he's going to go down afterwards. Effie finds himself too with that shotgun. Now the rotation's already coming through. Is the bomb actually going to commit to this? It'll be 2v4.
I don't think I've like every single time I've done that, I get the kill.
Yeah. Just unfortunate he goes with the mag. It's kind of dumb.
Little insight from SoaR Gaming right there. Minor slip-ups, and they have rotated that bomb back over towards A. It was a great entry, but that shotgun that was saved actually did some work, and now it's actually going to be Voltage to plant the bomb. He's trying to stick it. They're not encroaching on him. 1v3. AWP to defend. Can he get this? Shot comes out. Elbow spotted, now headshot down. Doesn't have enough time to reload though. RYOVA will take that. French Canadians going to be putting their third round on the board. Actually taking a second, doing a little weapon shuffle. They want to get that AWP back out. I hope they have time for this. Oh, that they do. Effie's, he's got himself a kit, so nothing to worry about there. Take a look at the initial frag, which I really thought it did go the way of MCE. Through the smoke, which was what I was going to highlight. So I thought, hey, this is the opening pick of the round. Looked like this was going to go SoaR game from here on out, but Effie's magic shot got the second one to follow that as well. Plenty of money to reinvest in this as we move into round number 12, and actually it's kind of bleak for French Canadians. Effie's only in a no, okay, good. Someone to drop from them for. Taking a look at the map. 3 stacked over towards A. Oh, RYOVA got the first pick. He hasn't even been challenging that. I should have been better watching that. So Molotov's going to come out, slow any aggression that could come through that smoke. And Sarosa feeling there might be some pressure from Boiler. For now, though, things are going to slow down. SoaR Gaming finally taking some map control up there in apartments. Nobody challenging that. Sarosa is the closest player up there towards patio. Voltage keeps his AWP trained over towards Banana, making sure no flanks come through. As actually French Canadians have actually managed to get a couple players there. I think 2 rounds, maybe 3, a little bit early. Whenever too much pressure was applied to A from SoaR Gaming. Sarosa's backed off a little bit. Might be feeling this. A little bit of a body block confusion going on right now. Looks like some smokes are going to be lined up. Definitely going to be an A hit. Well, actually, maybe not, as Voltage in the bomb carrier. They're falling on back. You know what? They fooled the caster. Let's see if they fool the players of the CT side on French Canadians. Only 2 players on site. That's Effie's and GMD. Flashbang over the top. Is that going to let him find anything? Effie's indeed works off it perfectly, and that is the bomb spotted. That was a slight mistake right there. It's all in the details, and SoaR Gaming just showed the bomb. 30 seconds left. They still have time to rotate back over towards A if they want to, but they're going for it. GMD fully flashed off, but it's going to be Effie's to get the frag. 2 more players left. 2v5, and Snake's beautiful entry right there. The bomb is dropped in the smoke. Does he know it's there? He does indeed. He has to get it now. 2 more players on site. RYOVA, flash, or in the smoke. Bomb's going to be tried to plant. Snakes tried to bait that out. I don't think they knew there were 2 more players on the side. Voltage finds 1. 9 seconds left. He has to find this kill and find the bomb. It's not going to happen. French Canadians go up 4-8 now. In a bit of a messy round that really just had the slightest of openers. It was that flashbang from RYOVA that I believe was it Effie's who got that first kill? Well timed, well positioned. Things just worked out for French Canadians there. Well, they're starting to get some momentum. Finally stringing 2 rounds back to back. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't clear sight, right? Gotta check all those angles. In their defense, French Canadians have often only been leaving 1 player on site. Effie's big jump over the top. GMD actually shot right under his legs. A little bit risky there. Not gonna find anything. Now it's actually player 1. Peeks over towards mid. Does not spot anything. Take a look at the buy though for SoaR Gaming. Just an eco. A couple Deegs, 3 CZ75s, a couple sets of armor. Only a few helmets to boot. Arm spotted out. Snakes just a little bit overcommitted to the position. And GMD, he's going to go up close again. That's going to be 2 for him. Those Effie's on point, and he was the last player on site, so he will drop, but only Grim left alive. He'll get a bomb at the very least. There are weapons for him to pick up. He's going to have an AWP to work with. Where is he taking this? Okay, back down towards Banana, where Sub-Rose is coming up right now. The unclutch came, and there is why. Grim finds the first one. Smokes have just faded. Absolutely great timing. Almost caught with the nade in his hand. Spotted out. He has to take his peek, and he gets the frag there onto Frenchies. Player 1 gets that frag. RYOVA trades it, or so gets fragged. It was RYOVA to trade it on out. Good effort there from Grim in a 1v4. Only getting 3 of those frags, and French Canadians string 3 rounds together. Here's how things started out with GMD on the 2K. Just a little bit of overextension, spotted out the arm, and GMD willing to take the shot. Sometimes people will hold that. Wait for a better shot. There's the second AWP to work with. Where is he taking this? Near clutch down towards Banana, where Sub-Rose is coming up right now. And the unclutch came, and there is why. Grim finds the first one. Smokes have just faded. Absolutely great timing. Spotted out. Was so risky. The nade in his hand. Spotted out. He has to take his peek, and he gets the frag. Only 12 HP left. Was not enough to get right back out. Yeah, Grim is really hot today, damn Daniel. Currently up on 14 frags. GMD spotted out and still holds the position. In round number 14, they need to win this or they'll be on an eco next round. Spots the jump peak. Give them a little bit of information. Actually looks like they're going to be pushing in on this. Going to be boosting up. Who is that? Effie's? Who's having a little bit trouble? Wait a minute, can you guys hear my voice in the replay? I may have beefed that. Okay, hold on, I'll mute that in a second. I thought I just redid my replays. My bad. Yeah, thanks for the information. Yeah, I redid my replay so we could have multiple replays. I forgot to actually set it so it's muted. And you know, it's gonna be 4v4 at the bomb planted. Half HP on the offers. Or you have a firing through the smoke, not finding anything. Out pushes him off, and MCE finds one just on the edge of the smoke. Some damage being done over towards Ryova as well, but it's going to be Grim to find one. MCE with the second, leaving only GMD alive. Spotted out the barrel, looks the wrong way though, and gets shot down through the wall. MCE with a 4K that round. Alright, really quick, I don't even have a replay, but... properties... That is really strange that you guys heard voice, because I don't actually have volume set on any of those. My audio setting says it's muted. I'll figure that out after the stream. Interesting. That's really weird. Anyways, back to the cast. French Canadians, after losing that round, only gonna have CZs into Deagle to work with. Sarosa on Glass Cannon. He's actually picking up the AWP, even though GMD has been the main opera for this entire map. And oh, what just happened there? That's going to be PL1 actually found up there, dropping that Deagle. Didn't even get to hear it fire off, actually. Found an apps. Now Snake's going to be lining up a smoke or a flashbang. Ryova may have spotted that foot. The x-ray can be misleading, so don't bank on it. Sarosa up close and personal, using that AWP like a shotgun. Will fall. MCE finds the second on the site. It's only 2 players for the retake, and this round's pretty much done and dusted. But you know what? CZs haven't been nerfed yet. And somehow Voltage actually misses that shot. GMD gonna be pushing through. Voltage might think he's safe, but he hears the footsteps, turns around, gets the shot. It's gonna be Effie's to kind of a little miss jump right there. But 1v4, not a whole lot to ask for. And a cute little emote from Exceed. 1 million, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you people. Effie's, well, each ride. A couple little taps, but Grim's gonna find him in the end, and Grim goes up to 17 frags in the first half. I just realized I had the wrong score up there in the bottom, top right-hand corner. This is why I hate Sundays. I don't know what it is. Even when I have like a big party night on Saturday night, it's a lazy day. So I'll update that later, and I'm still really confused why the replay had sound in it. Alright, chat, I got a question for you. I've done a replay, I think, like 4 or 5 times this map. Did the audio only come through once? Like, when I was doing the replay, when I was talking over it, did it only double up once? Because you guys should have noticed that earlier. Just once. Okay, that's the strangest thing then, because the replay, I was talking in all of them. Very weird. Alright, we'll just chalk that up to a fluke. And anyways, into the pistol round. MCE does have that kid. Grim gets pushed off the site. There are 2 other players there, though. Exceed up in apartments, 1 more over towards pit. And actually, Grim finds the first frag, gets backed off. They're pressuring over there into library. It's going to be on site, though. Exceed finds 1. Voltage with another pretty clean round so far. Bomb's been planted, but Ryova makes it not so clean any longer. GMD up close, gets himself 1. Heavily damaged, though. It's going to be it. SoaR Gaming pick up this second pistol round. Interesting. So, defusal comes through. French Canadians would absolutely love to have that pistol round, but they still have a window into this. 4 more rounds to work with until overtime is a necessity. Let's see if the eco's going to come out. Only Deagle so far, no armor to go along with it. Couple P250s for player 1 and Effies. CT side looking to make some bank. WMP, 1 MP9. FAMAS, interestingly enough, and Grim. He's got the Soul M4 and a nade stack down. It's only going to take player 1 on a 77 HP. GMD down to 95. Then things are going to slow down for the terrorists. 4 players actually split off towards Banana, leaving Ryova here with this Deagle. He's going to work his way up. Seed. Well, I'm gonna get spotted out immediately. I'm gonna back on off. Hold over towards the library while the rest of these teams slowly working their way over towards B. Snakes boosted on up. One more player with, and it's MCE. Holding a fairly far angle for this MP9. He's going to try and smoke this off, but it's a little too late for that, my friend. MCE face them closer. One, and Snake's going to steal that second one with the UMP. There's one more for Snakes as well. SoaR is going to trade that back. MCE tries to engage in the duel, and he will take that, leaving only Ryova alive for another moment before Grim finds him on the lurk. That's a couple upgraded pistols. As SoaR Gaming keep 3 players alive, start building up that bank, and still hold on to the M4 as well. But now French Canadian's going to get the AKs on out. Can't afford the AWP quite yet. The CT side for SoaR Gaming actually going to be holding on to those SMGs, get 2 M4s out on top of it. Quite a bit of utility kits on 4 players. No early aggression from the CT side, aside from one nade, which actually must have been absolutely perfect. Player 1 and GMD both on 65 HP. Bit of a crossfire split up. Grim actually just keeping an eye over there towards mid. Boosted up a top patio. It's actually going to be a lot of players moving on in. Effie's, please. Whoa, what was that? Okay, I'm botching it. T-Tors. MCE does trade that right back out. Hit in the face of the flashbang. He backed on up. One more player is here to help him. He's going to be smoked off. One player on site. He's going to fall immediately. And now it's going to be Voltage swinging back around, smoked off. Is he going to try and engage on this? There's a bit of a flank coming through as well. And that flank will be put down immediately before he can even go over towards it. Now just 2 players for the retake. They do not want to go for this. They've got rounds to play with. Seed does find one, though. Nice opening there. Voltage was spotted out. And 7 HP, that's all you can ask for. So some damage has been done to French Canadians. Taking a look at the money, actually, it's going to be quite good for them. They'll be able to get AKs back in this round, but SoaR Gaming, they can force up a little bit. Voltage on 4,900. Please don't do anything too risky. No glass cannon op or anything like that. Maybe drop a couple pistols. Or are they actually going to be... I was going to say, there's no way an NA team does this. There's no way SoaR Gaming actually are going to full save. In the end, though, 3 armors picked up, couple nades come out, and actually they're going to stack down from the opposite side as Ryova and SoaR. They do that initial damage, leaving only Snakes alive, finds himself a 1-tap with the USB, doing so much more damage, switches over to the 5.7, hasn't managed to get himself a rifle, and gets out just in time, 13 HP to his name. He's got a long way to run, but actually with the damage done on the player 1, he could actually do something with this. So we will go into clutch camp, 13 HP in a dream, no armor. I think 1 bullet will kill him, even to get shot in the toe through a wall. In the end, though, I think he's going to be happy to find one of those AKs and get the hell out of Dodge. That's exactly what he does, and, well, even a Molotov to boot. So, SoaR Gaming, win the first 2.5, lose the second 2. Money's going to be a little bleak in the next round, so the AK can be tossed over to Grim, I would imagine, who's currently topping out at 20 frags. Right behind him, Voltage on 15. Everyone else pretty close together. Meanwhile, for the French Canadians, everyone else should bunch around that 15 kill mark. Only, let's see, 2 players on 13, 1 on 14. Nice rounded out kills. Everyone's starting to heat up a little bit. I don't know what the hell that link is. Don't touch it. So for the CT side, a couple 5.7s, 2 CZs to work around that AK-47, who's actually going to be held by Snakes. I'm really surprised I don't throw that over towards Grim. Maybe he's not feeling it, or I don't know. Early nade comes out, dealing plenty of damage to SoaR, and finally the CT side's getting aggressive. Look at them piling on down, getting punished for it a little bit. Ryova spraying through the flames, can't find his mark, and in a split second, SoaR Gaming, they suddenly have 2 more AKs than they started from. The aggressive play works out indeed. They put themselves up on 13 rounds and really reset French Canadians, making it so expensive the past couple rounds. They can force up in this, and I think they will. Actually, only a half by coming out. Nope! God, every time I say something, player 1 and Effies get that AK and that UMP at the last second, so they don't want to try and play for the 14th or 15th round, so they force on up. This could be it right here. Their loss bonus would not build up enough to actually get to the 14th or 15th round. Have I thought about casting Roblox tournaments? Well, Striker, that's a really hard niche to get into, man. Those are really high-paying jobs. I don't think I got the resume for it, man. Ryova! There's something to add to his resume. Nice little one dig right there to open things up. But as he takes a peek, Grim trades it on back, sprays through the wall, trading out some damage. Gonna be put on down in MCE. Meanwhile, over towards Banana, backed off, is allowed to escape as well. Plenty of damage done to both sides. Voltage with the NS frowny face. Look at that. Good sportsmanship. Gotta appreciate that. Oh, what's going on over here? MCE might get caught with a nade out and spotted the barrel and pre-fires everything, but somehow Sabrosa gets the frag. I have no idea how that happened. If I thought for a second Sabrosa could have got that kill, I would have seen from his perspective. God, Rosa. Now Snakes. 45 seconds left in the round. He's going to throw that Molotov down, allow a rotation to come in, and this is strange. SoaR Gaming completely gambling on the B-bomb site despite a bomb not actually being spotted out. So a good read here, and they'll know it's going to be a B hit as that smoke comes through. Who's got the AK on spools? Actually, they're not even on there. Snakes and Grim to find one through the smoke. I think Snakes found that. Grim's nade found the other. 20 seconds left. Sabrosa on 11 HP. He's getting out of there. PL1 tried to tuck himself away in the corner safely, but before I could switch to him, Snakes finds him. Wait, 11 seconds? Sabrosa can do this. I thought he was trying to save. He's trying to get a bomb plant out of this. Rounding the corner, can he get the bomb plant? He just gets the bomb plant, so a little bit of extra money to work with. Can't say the AWP. It's going to be grabbed by Exceed. Not too shabby. Indeed. I need to stop saying that. Every caster is something they say, just a little bit too much. That one's mine. That's the third time I've said this map. If I say it again, just, you know, ban caster in chat. Let's see how that one started out. I think we had Ryova's beautiful one dig. It was the only highlight I had from this round. That I do indeed. Voltage going down, but then he was immediately traded out. It was a nice start, but they needed far, far more than that. SoaR Gaming now on round 14. And French Canadians forcing on up. 2 AKs, 1 UMP. It's all or nothing here. MCE flashbang over the top for him, but he actually didn't take that peek. Instead, he's going to smoke that one off. And, well, I tried to take the little peek over towards Banana. It's currently smoked off from my camera. And MCE might feel someone's in that corner, checks it, and Sabrosa's like, gets a little information right there. Hears him jumping on up, and sure. Now Smoke's in. Rotation is quite far off, but Snakes finds one full line and does heavy damage to the other two, but MCE cannot finish it off. Through the smoke, Voltage nearly finds one more before V4 for the retake. If the bomb actually does get planted, that it will. Now teammates have a ride. 4v4. They've got kits on everybody, bit of utility to use as well. Ryova gonna be flushed on out. Effie's heavily lit. Ryova gets pushed, or sorry, put on down in the smoke. Effie's is gonna find that frag. Now I believe Snakes made his way over towards Spools. Voltage here as well. All three players. Moving on in. Snakes is going to find the first one. Sabrosa. Oh, Sabrosa and G&D going to be smoked off. G&D takes the fight, though. He finds himself two. Make that 3. So, French Canadians actually keep themselves in this. 8-14 now. It's going to be a long run back. Let's take a look at the replay. Please tell me if this has voice in it that is more than what I'm saying right now. Alright, did that replay have audio? It shouldn't. Okay, good. Yeah, I have no idea. That one time must have been a fluke, a little hiccup in OBS, didn't mute it for whatever reason. Thank you guys for helping me out with that one. OBS likes to give me at least one technical error that's never happened before. Almost every stream. And at this point, I think I'm actually running out of it. It's getting really inventive. Speaking of inventive, well, MCE starts changing things up. Got aggressive down Banana, and didn't get much more than some damage dealt onto Sabrosa for it. Moving up towards Banana, nobody stacked up over towards the B side. Actually, all these players over there towards A. They forced up a little bit. CZs, Deagles, armor on 4 of those players. I think MCE had armor as well. But they'll be headed over towards B for the terrorist side. Realize that's completely empty as they start clearing it on out. Let's see if SoaR Gaming actually wants to attempt a retake, or if they're just going to be happy saving all of this. Trevor XD, thank you, my man. Thank you. I might finally have a LAN lined up next month, so it's been a hot minute since I've casted on LAN. Waiting to hear back about that. Can't say what it is yet, as it hasn't been announced, but I asked for more money, so that's either gonna, get me paid what I deserve, or I won't be doing it because I'm sick of getting paid less than minimum wage. Player 1, he's gonna find nothing there. Exceed gets that kill. It's gonna be 3AK to get picked up, but as soon as he does, Ryova trades it on back. Can he do any more damage? Little in hand, he does indeed. Finds voltage. Save's not working out too well. It's gonna be Grim and Snakes to stay alive. Let's take a look at the money real quick. Oh, plenty of money to buy back up into this. And French Canadians actually losing those few players they did is gonna hurt their bank a little bit, but they still decent buy this round. MGPT, there is a federal minimum wage, but in California it's $10 right now. I think it goes up to 15 sometime soon. In some counties it's already 15, but yeah, it depends on the state. So, a couple nades come out from the terrorist side of French Canadians as they move their way up to Banana. One player, a bit of alert going on. What the hell just happened there? Some nade damage flew out. Knocks Sabrosa and Effie's down to the 50-ish health mark. It's Snakes and MCE on site, but now there's a second player moving up over towards A. That's going to be Sabrosa. 3 players on the site for the CTs. Exceed on site. Voltage on library. McCulp, no. I would never bet on a match that I'm casting. Like, I'm biased sometimes. I'll say who I like better or who I might be cheering for, but I try and be as unbiased as possible. Placing a bet, that's where I cross the line. I don't even bet much on matches. I throw, like, the little 25 coins on CSGO Lounge every now and then. Just to invest myself a little bit heavier. And look at this, actually nice Molotov doing plenty of damage onto Effie's. Gonna be followed on up, can't be traded out. GMD just on the other side, but what was that? A little bit of brain delay. We'll take a look at that on the replay. Only a Sabrosa alive, and well, that could be the map right there. And Voltage will finish it off. Let's take a look at the replay. That was, sometimes, Guardian was actually complaining about this on Twitter recently. Sometimes you just can't see when you're scoped in over the flames. In GoTV, we see something a little bit different than anyone else does. But look at this. Yeah, there was the smoke. I think there was a little bit of, like, there's the flames and the grenade smoke behind it. He just couldn't see it. So in the end, SoaR Gaming on their map pick, leading 6 rounds, is what French Canadians are going to need to run this on back. And actually, they do have a chance. 3 AKs, 1 AWP, and PL1 only in the Deagle. Snakes has a second op over towards Banana. Effies might find this out very soon. The booty was spotted from PL1. Shot was missed by Snakes, and he actually looked like he got... I swear I just saw blood spray from him. I swear I just saw blood spray from him. I don't know. Nade comes out from SoaR Gaming. Did a little bit of damage right there. Snakes finds one. Now MCE spots out the bomb. This is the actually, sorry. This is the first time the French Canadians showed the bomb right there. It was actually SoaR Gaming did that in the previous half. Plenty of damage being done. It's falling apart right here. Sabrosa on 7 HP. And, well, there's the nade. I was expecting that one. Ryova's going to be the last one alive. 1v4. I think that is all she wrote. Bomb out of his hands as well. 60 seconds left to fight 4 different players. He's trying his damnedest, putting some shots through the wall. Gets one more to the head of Voltage. Oh, in the leg! He finds Grim. I'm confused why Exceed isn't challenging this now. In the end, will be Grim to find that last frag. Very nice. The GG's come out 69 for SoaR Gaming, and I will throw it back to music while we wait on the map change. Once again, I'm Insomnia. Thank you for joining me. I know you have your choices of casters today, and I appreciate all of you being here. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you for flying with Air Insomnia. Oh yeah, next we will be headed over towards Nuke for French Canadians map pick. Alright, we've got all 10 players in server. I believe we have one of the coaches. Might be waiting on one more. If there even is a second coach. We have a couple more players to ready on up, and then we will be getting going with this. If we do need it, Overpass will be the third and final map of the night. I think most people expect a 2-1 for SoaR. Alright, just one more. Supposed to just join the server. And there it is, the last ready up. Wait, he typed ready. And then didn't ready. That 10th player up. Look at these deeks in warm-up. Where were these deeks during the match? I think we only saw like one really good deek from Ryova. I know these guys are capable of it, the shots just weren't hitting. Carlian, that is me. I watch entirely too much CSGO. Which is how I started casting entirely too much CSGO. And there it is, the 10th ready up. So fade out this music. Get started out here on the second map here for French Canadians on their pick. Here on Nuke. I believe it said that SoaR Gaming will start out on CT side, as there is no knife round. We just get going. Enemy from the map pick is the one who chooses what side they start, and immediately a timeout. That says tactical. That can't be true. We're Logan Long. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Banter in chat. One hand on my G Fuel, one hand on your girl. So, I believe that must be a technical. Unless maybe they were waiting on something. Yeah, problems. Okay, this is going to be restarted. You can see MCE probably already knew about this, as I hope he wouldn't buy dualies if the match was actually live. But if in fact he does, we will be on the dualies cam. What? Okay, we saw dot problems, and immediately we're going live. Okay, yep. MCE's got the dualies in the kit. Let's see what he can do with it. Snake's gonna go right in front of him. And fast in towards radio room, trophy, whatever you want to call it now. It's gonna be 3 players for SoaR Gaming to immediately fall. Grim is over there towards Mini. Only player left alive on the CT side now. Let's see if this match or this round actually counts. Because if it does, they just burnt a timeout for absolutely no reason. And well, looks like it's going to start off that way. French Canadians take the pistol round on their map pick and immediately start buying out. AKs, Galil comes out for Ryova, UMP for Effies. What about PL1? He almost leaves spawns without it. Finally gets himself a UMP, so a bit late. And looks like they're going to be split up. 2 of those players going outside. Snakes is a scout to watch this angle. Flashbang might be telling. Spots out the head. Does not hit the shot, though. Snake spots out one more. What manages to get Sub Rosa while he's falling. Beautiful shot right there, but Effie's looking to trade this on back. And by the way, I'm just going to underline this. It's going to be mainly auto-director, because trying to cast and do my own camera work on Nuke is pretty much impossible. And there we go. MCE, I talked about this in warm-up. Finally warming up those deagles. Only one purchased up this round. Grim? Here's some footsteps close by. It's over there in towards lobby, I believe. And actually one player up top as well. GMD? May have spotted something out right there. Here's Effie's drop. Grim taps away. Does actually get the frag there onto Effie's. Gets out with 19 HP. 2 players left for French Canadians. And now it's up against the 4 of SoaR Gaming as Voltage is found. A bit of a lurk corner there towards ramp room. So GMD in. Look at this though. PL1. About to be challenged. Only has 6 HP. 1 bullet from any gun, but they hear that? They had to have heard that. Maybe they thought it was up top. He's so sneaky. He's actually going to get away with this. No, Snakes. The timing is on his side. And it looks like, unless GMD can cinch out a 4K this round. Actually, he would have to ace this. If he gets 4 more kills, he would have to ace this in the next 25 seconds. Bomb out of his hands. And Voltage Games alt-tabbed. MCE, well, found GMD looking the wrong way. Bit sloppy, but in the end he does get it. 4 players kept alive from SoaR Gaming on an eco round. And they immediately reset French Canadians. This is the start the French Canadians wanted with that pistol round. They got it. They looked good on it too. Looked amazing in that pistol round. And immediately eco. That's going to take some of the wind out of your sails, especially after losing 16-9 on Inferno, a map that I think French Canadians play semi-regularly. So Rosa eats a bit of nade damage. Spotted out as well. The spray comes through. Another nade on top of it, doing plenty of damage there outside. Currently 2 players lined up. Who is that trying to fight them right now? Whatever CTs were there had pushed on back. Exceed. Nade finds its mark from, wait, his teammate. There was some team damage done right there. Snake spots it a little bit more. GMD, meanwhile, finds a duel to embrace over there towards the ramp room. Won't find too much on top of it, though. Just information to work with. Minute 10 rounds for French Canadians. And through the smoke. Can get tagged down ever so slightly as he moves forward. The auto director can't be trusted. I found that one myself. Meanwhile, GMD, well, he found 1 kill for himself. MCE trades it right on back, though. 4v4. Under a minute left now. The NS has come out. And thank yous as well. MCE finds 1 more over towards Hell. There's a little bit of damage, but he's going to fall back over towards the radio room. A bit strange right now. It's actually kind of gone backwards. All the terrorists playing over from CT spawn, actually. Not sure if they're just going to try and save these weapons, but I'm like, they should be going for this. They don't have too much invested. Only armor on 2 of those, or actually 3 of those players. I don't think GMD had any. PL1? Looks like they're going to be headed over towards B. They have to go fast, though. Is anybody actually down there? Does not look like it. So it's a free B bomb site for them. Might get a plant. But here we go. Grim might be able to deny this. And immediately, beautiful headshot there by SoaRosa. It'll be 3v4 for the retake. Make that 3v3 as Exceed finds 1. SoaRosa gets himself a second one. No scope, does not hit. And in the end, it's going to be MCE to take that frag. 2v2 now. Plenty of damage on everybody but Snakes, even though he has 10 HP. Somehow finds that kill on the player 1. Only Effie's left alive. And there is that Deagle in hand. 1 shot to the chest should kill either of these players. Sticking away, Snakes has the kit, but now Effie's gives it away, and there it is. During the spray down, Effie's, does he know? He was firing, and that is going to be it. The kit works. The diffuse comes through, and Effie's trying not to die, and that's not going to happen. Snakes picks up his second kill of the round. SoaR Gaming start things off strong. 2-1. French Canadians not able to buy up quite yet, as they only have that one bomb plant. So they'll be working with just a couple upgraded pistols, deagles, and SoaR get himself some armor as well. Hey, no promo codes. No promo codes. Not until I'm getting some Skrilla for you guys putting promo codes in there. Here's back to the match. Looks like MCE found the first one. No armor on any of these players except for SoaR. And Snake's gonna find Effie's. Gonna join their names right there. Voltage finds one more. Meanwhile, MCE finds one for himself. Looking for the team ace. Actually, no, MCE stole that one. So now SoaR working with this armor up against the AWP of Voltage. Here comes the peek. Shot's gonna be missed. SoaR has a chance now. And, well, thinks he's still behind box. Voltage rotates around. It's gonna be a clean round. Yeah, I don't need mods. It's nice to have you guys. Well, I need mods when, like, we have over 1,000 people here for, like, qualifiers and stuff. That's when I'm like, okay, I can't do everything myself. Oh, look at that GMD. Curious if he actually hit that. But SoaR Gaming, going to be up against a bye now. French Canadians, 4 AKs. Ryova's got the AWP. We'll see where he takes it. So yes, high count. I'm totally not modding you. So you asked for mod. Oh, Ryova! On the edge of that box, he's going to find MCE. See what else they can do with that. Snakes has his op trained on, nearly spotted one out, but it's actually going to be 4 players down in towards secret. See if Voltage goes to challenges. They have 1 player in lobby, so yeah, Voltage is going to keep an eye on towards B. Now, Jess, we hit 7,700 before. That was my all-time high. Thank you, DreamHack, for opening up the qualifiers. And look at that, they actually spotted it out, got themselves an event, they didn't decide to go through it. SoaR over here in the computer room. Snake scoped in, might not be able to spot that out, but he goes over towards the right on the squeaky, spots out Ryova, off fires off. SoaR's not giving up his hand quite yet until finally the shot peeks up. Snake's barrel was spotted, SoaR gets the kill. That put man advantage in the hands of French Canadians. Exceed brings it on back though, 3v3. Voltage is down here now, op trained in, Grim on the opposite side. Voltage is going to find that first frag. And moving on down, GMD gonna find one, but Exceed flicks over for his second frag of the round. Now Effie's last one live, smoked off yet again. Repeat of the last round on the kit. Did he hear that? Sprays in the smoke, but he can't find it. In the end, down on, what, 12 HP for Exceed. Grim's gonna find another frag for himself. And now 4-1 on their map pick. And that was their first buy round. It is not looking good for French Canadians. I thought it was going to be 2-0 for SoaR until I saw that it was Nuke, and then I thought French Canadians could pull this one out. And they started on the favored side, I think. I used to think it was more CT-sided. Lately, at least in NA, it has been going more T-sided. Maybe French Canadians just are not being fast and aggressive enough, but they've got one more buy round in them. AKs across the board. And one of those going to be put to good use. GMD finds MCE, and I think he also spotted out the foot there of Grim. Waiting for him to move up slightly, push forward. Gets himself one. GMD puts him on down, though. And SoaR follows it up with a frag there onto Snakes. Just Exceed and Voltage left alive. Exceed finds one, but the spray is bad. Effie's gets that one. Now it's up to Voltage. 1v4, and there's the first one down. Can't get away, though. Yo, the body drops all the way down to hell. So he will fall. French Canadians finally put another round on the board. Only losing 2 players. They can start building up that bank they will desperately need. As SoaR Gaming has. Everyone around that 9K mark. So, even Voltage getting the AWP back out. Losing this round for SoaR Gaming would be pretty dire for them. The economy would be pretty reset at that point. All in all, pretty fair and balanced round. 3 players, 4 players actually going out to the outside. Voltage tucks himself back in towards Mini. Exceed on the edge of the flames. Not going to find anything there. But actually nothing to challenge us. They get down into secret absolutely for free. SoaR leading the way. GMD is on a bit of a lurk, I think. Nade rained in. Got him down to 82 HP. Now, squeaky door about to be opened, and oh, look at this. Snakes on the lurk. Finds them not checking their flank. Effies goes down. That's man advantage for the CT side now. Rotation has been coming in. Snakes finds himself another one. God, I'm so happy I'm controlling the camera. Auto miss all of those. Grim finds himself 2 kills. Player 1 drops at last. And look at that. It's almost like SoaR Gaming gave that round up for free. That's going to reset French Canadians. Giving them a second. Make sure they find that AWP. And that they do. Actually, they might be looking for the second one. Oh, no, there wasn't a second one this round. My bad. My bad. NA caster. NA brain delay. Actually, French Canadians, they could force up into this, and knowing their playstyle, they might just. AK comes out for Sabrosa, and player 1 sees Ed Deagles as well, and there it is, yep. Last time they did this on Inferno, they actually made it work. So do not count them out. Early Molotov's going to slow things down, but actually, Voltage, one pushes the door. That's completely putting him out. GMD finds Grim, I don't even know where, but Sabrosa, he finds one outside. I'll put Snakes down. Voltage does answer it back. 3v3 now. Exceed found one elsewhere. Auto Director showed us absolutely none of it, but GMD bringing things back to the way of French Canadians, and there we go. Voltage spotted that one out. Beautiful flick up there into Sabrosa. Now it's all up to Exceed to find this frag. Oh, I think they just may have heard each other's drop. There's a little confusion right there. Exceed looking the wrong way. GMD's going to find that one as well. Now it's all up to Voltage. This is entirely possible. If only he knew how much damage they have done to them. They're both in that pistol range. Now, they know exactly where he is coming from. He's got some utility. Might as well throw it now, and that he will. Flashbang comes out. He's got one more of those and a smoke. Not to mention a kid spots that one of the players knows the other one has to be behind that. What do you even call that? The cooler? Radiator? Something like that. Back behind the bomb site. Voltage finds the first one. Spray comes out. GMD finds the kill. Voltage was flailing around wildly. Yeah, taking a look at the replay. There's where GMD found that flank, but it was this flick by Voltage is what I wanted to look at. For me, I thought he was a dead man because he was so late to hitting that flick. GMD has definitely upgraded himself since the previous map. Taking a look at the frags, 9 for him and 9 for Sabrosa tied up there. Meanwhile, Snake's kind of topping the charts for SoaR Gaming. Grim down on 5, and he was the top fragger last map. So, we're going to have to hope he warms up if you're currently rooting for SoaR Gaming. GMD, well, we highlighted it moments ago. He gets 1, but Exceed puts him down with the CZ. That'll be a free AK-47 for him. Then I'm going to fat finger the console just because I'm sloppy like that. Effies gets 1, traded out by Voltage before Sabrosa finds it with one with the AWP. Brought down to a 2v2. SoaR Gaming have not recovered any more of those weapons. There's an UMP right there for Snakes. AK-47 for Voltage as well, so something to fight this with. Where's the bomb going, though? Currently, Effie's on 2 HP, coming out of secret with the bomb. Sabrosa trying to clear out these angles from heaven and hell. Snake still popped up into vent, and Voltage down there as well. Things slowing down now. SoaR Gaming getting a little bit antsy, started to change up their positions. They're going to lay Voltage down here, I'd assume, with Snakes. Slowly making his way over towards vent. I believe, if we look straight up, yep, just on top of each other, you can see them upstop in that A bomb site. Currently getting that bomb planted, I believe. 25 seconds left, they need to get it soon. Molotov comes out to delay any push from Mini.
Bomb has been planted.
I'm sorry, Hut, not Mini. Voltage, making his way over towards Hell, where he might find Sabrosa soon. It's going to be difficult for him, but Sabrosa only with AWP. He spotted it out, but the timing doesn't pay off. He was in the air when he saw it, and now he's made a step. That's going to give Snakes a great opportunity to get this kill. Or sorry, Voltage, but Snakes actually gets spotted out. And immediately Sabrosa finds Voltage. It's going to be so difficult. Flying up the steps, he gets met with a nade in the face. Here's Sabrosa jump down, out in the air, so 1-to-1. Bomb definitely going to be going off now, and Effies just needs to get away. Effies doesn't hear it, so he will try and run, I don't know, 2 HP. I think he can get far enough away. Just enough, yes indeed. So, silver lining is Voltage got to hold on the AWP. They've got money to buy up in the next round. MCE's a little bit light, but someone can drop for him. Actually, French Canadians, they're a bit light as well, so a little bit of weapon juggling will be done. UMP tossed over to player 1. AKs for everyone else except for Ryova, who's reduced down to a Galil. For SoaR Gaming, M4 is in the hands of everyone, plenty of utility as well. Whoever loses this round is pretty much baking the brink of the other. Fast play over towards A, Exceed, and Grim punish it immediately. Player 1 answers back. Exceed finds himself a second before he falls. It's going to be 3v2 for the retake, and Player 1 on only 7 HP. Molotov, a little bit flubbed, doesn't go quite as far back as they would hope. Meanwhile, Snakes, moving on in. Actually, MCE just naded the last player on site. So Ryova's going to have to come out of hut. Smoke off over towards MCE, who's trying to work off the edge of the smoke. Ryova may have spotted that, definitely gets one kill, almost a second lined up. He's done some work with that Galil in the past, but only the one this round. SoaR Gaming going to take it back their way and reset French Canadians, who actually do a fair bit of change on player 1, so I would not be surprised if they force into this again. Snakes also recovered an AK. He's going to throw that over towards Grim. Let's see if Grim's heating up at all. Currently tied for bottom frag still. Down there with Exceed. Oh, but speaking of bottom fragging, Jesus Christ. Effie's and Ryova currently on 2. Player 1 on 4 frags. It's all SoaR and GMD this map. The rest of the French Canadians are really going to have to wake up if they want to actually get this. Going in round number 11 now. If they could get a couple more rounds on their side, it'd be beautiful. Ooh, there we go. SoaR with the Wandig. Keota. Nice opener there. 1 M4 lost. Not quite close enough to pick it up. Now Exceed. Door open. Some damage done on the Grim, who spots 1 and 2 spotted. Only gets the 1 kill. He's going in with the USB. Grim, he's hungry for something, and he's going to get it. One more player there, and Grim is going to get himself a triple. That was absolutely astonishing. That is how you rub salt in the wound right there. And there is Effie, so for Exceed to get himself a second one. Holy shit, let's look at the replay, boyos. Who does that? Nobody does that. Yeah, I ran out of bullets in my M4. I got a USP though. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Now Exceed. Door open. Some damage done on the Grim, who spots 1 and 2 spotted. And here we go. Grim's like, yeah, he's going in with the USP. Grim, he's hungry for something, and he's gonna get it. One more. Still has enough money. Or still has enough bullets in the clip. Jesus Christ. I don't know how you stay alive, do that, and don't get traded. I don't even know. So, French Canadians. Does audio replay get... Okay, I figured out what it is. It's if I have 2 replays going on. Apparently the second one doesn't mute itself. I'll figure that out in the next cast and remember that for the rest of the maps. Sorry about that slight hiccup. It's just the way that OBS works, I guess. So, Ryova, though, he's putting in work. Finds that kill onto Exceed. Audio was saying satanic things. Was it backwards or so? I don't even know. I'll figure that out later. I'll watch the VOD back. Player 1, he finds Snakes, puts man advantage in the hands of French Canadians until Voltage finds one more. SoaR trades that right back out there, blow for blow. And then, finally, French Canadians come together. Almost a third, and on 16 HP is Grim. Now in a 1v2. 45 seconds left. Bomb's starting to get onto the bottom of the site. Grim hears it and moves down to Squeaky, tries to open up the door to stop, and actually, they didn't commit to that plant. Very smart. Heard footsteps. They're going to commit to this one, though. Now, Grim does have a kit and 1 flashbang. 2 other angles he can go in there to try and work with. And, well, that'll be it. Effie's finds him. French Canadians finally get one more round back their way. Up 5-7 of SoaR Gaming now. That'll actually put SoaR Gaming, oh, close to an eco. They can force up in this if they really want to. They might want to get that, oh, I was going to say the op in the next round and get a full buy around it. Instead, they're going this round. They'll leave MCE on just a 5-7, lacking quite a bit of utility and only 1 kit on Grim, but it might just be enough. Voltage taking that op over towards Ramprim, which really has not been challenged too often. They're all in lobby right now. Auto Director, do your worst. Spray to the smoke and find MCE. It's a freebie right there. Nade comes out. Damage done back. Put player 1 down to 50 HP. One player's made its way in towards Vent. That's SoaR. Not going to find anything down there quite yet. 3 of these players still up top towards lobby. 1? That's still SoaR. Nobody actually challenging us. Everyone up on from the CT side. Up towards the A side. Grim working on the side of that flame. Not going to find anything. It actually goes a little bit too far into it. Grim, that's your buddy right there. And you're going to get punched for that. Give away his position. That's gonna tilt them. Let's turn voice enable on. Exceed, though, brings it back with a frag. And so does Voltage back. I know that positive... What was that? Was that GMD?
How the fuck are you guys getting pushed trapped and not trade?
Watching it. I had lobby. Chill.
A little bit in a round. I really think they should not have lost. French Canadians crumble after some team damage, nearly a team kill and a free kill to start things off. That's a little awkward right there, but we get a little insight towards the French Canadian communications. How to fact. That'll leave them on another force by 2 UMPs come out, 2 Deegs, and a CZ. Oh, by the way, I think if Wadu Heck gets partnered before I do, I might kill myself. It's a world I don't want to live in. I think he applied recently, and I only know this because people talk about it far too often to me. Oh, the Wadu Heck references. Cheer me up every day. Ryova, though, not too cheerful himself, on 24 HP after getting shot through the smoke with that AWP of Voltage. French Canadians slowing down this round. Not the start that they wanted. Used quite a bit of their utility initially. A couple smokes left, and, well, minus your top fragger. He's going to drop on down. Frenchies, though, they do send EL1 out there to get it back, but Exceed, he says no. 2 players drop, and 2 for Grim, it looks like. Indeed it is. 1 more round left in the half here on French Canadians' pick. I'd say 5 rounds, not too bad on T side. 6 would be definitely nicer. But I expected them to look a lot more dominant, especially after that pistol round where they just cleaned house. I don't know. It was a bit of a rough start for them if you take a look at it. Won the pistol round, immediately lost the buy round, got reset immediately, almost got something started, Might be more comfortable on the CT side, though. This round changes things up, though. It's actually going to be MCE and Voltage for the outside. This time they sent Snakes, who's been the outer player, over towards Trophy Room. Some shots are ringing out, but nobody's connected with anything. Sub-Rosa took a little bit of damage. Not sure where he got found. MCE finds one outside, actually. It's going to leave the rest of these players over there towards lobby? Yes, it is. Ryova looks like he's going to be the first one in. Has the Deagle to work with. Looking the wrong way. Exceed's going to find a free kill right there. Last round and a half's not looking too good for the French Canadians. Only 3 players left alive. They do have helmets, armor, a couple flashbangs to work with. And, well, 1 less player to work with, and there goes one of the top fraggers. GMD working his way around. Oh, looks the wrong way. 1 more time this round. The timing does not just pay off, and Exceed will take the last frag of the round. SoaR Gaming leading 10-5 here on map number 2. After winning the first map of Inferno, they win this. That is it. Done and dusted. Yoshimitsu, thank you, buddy. I thought you had smoked yourself to death. I'm surprised you're alive still. How you doing, man? Thank you for the well wishes. I got hugs. I just, try not to give out those hugs, in the middle of a round. Callan, stuff with the spam, man. It's like, man, I didn't get mod. I'm gonna spam the fuck out of this chat. Which, believe me, I know. I was doing that, I think, 2 days ago in WSG. I was like, no mod? Pfft, screw it. I can be a pleb now. I remember you, Yoshimitsu. You're just back from that game that I never liked talking about. Back when I played Team Fortress 2, Yoshimitsu was the only medic who played more high than I did. And that's a tough thing to beat. Now, let's see, back into this round. Ram's gonna find 1, make that 2, and he even spotted a 3rd. We'll see if he gets that one. Voltage finds 1 after that. Now Ram going for his 3rd frag, but Sub-Rosa says no. He gets 2 of his own. It'll be 2v3 for French Canadians to try and defend this site. Bomb has been planted, trying to do it for the retake. What do you mean sound? We have sound. Oh, you mean sound is in the British euphemism. Oh, you guys need to know that really does trigger casters when you say sound. But Sub-Rosa, he's going to have to ace this one on out. 42 HP, doors just closed on him. He's going to open that up. MC's going to close it. A little AUG right here, through the door. Doesn't actually do any damage to him. So he's going to have to back up. Not enough time to actually go for this. Just trying to get a couple more kills out. Just trying anything. Zabroza, he will go down. Voltage picks up his 3rd frag of the round. We'll take a look at the replay, where Grim started off very strong. Voice enable is not on right now, no. I only pop that on every so often. Like when something looks like it's going to be really tilting, and you get some juicy sound bites. See, 3 UMPs picked up, and actually a UMP picked up for SoaR. He's going for the hero UMP. That's not even a thing. You can't do that. You just got punished for it. Grim finds him immediately. And that kid he picked up, and Exceed finds the 2nd. That's going to leave 3 players left alive, a couple CZs and Deagles in their hands. It is looking bleak right now for French Canadians. I'm sorry, the hero UMP has not been a thing for like the past 10 months. And perfectly crisp, clean round for SoaR Gaming. Currently leading 7 rounds over French Canadians. Effys and Ryova, you guys got to step it up here and now. Well, okay, maybe not here and now. Maybe next round when you actually have weapons, but things are looking bleak. And, well, SoaR seems to... I'm just going to guess he was betting on French Canadians, because that's the first Catwalks fuck we've had in chat all night. Yeah, SoaR got the hero UMP again. I want them to lose now. I was completely... I didn't care who won this. I thought SoaR would, but when you screw over your own economy 3 rounds in a row, what do you want me to say? Ryova tries to get 1 back his way. It's going to be PL1 and Effys. They are tilted. Let's turn on... Oh, wait, Effys doing some more work, and PL1 going to drop as well. Only Effys, but he got himself that hero UMP that SoaR bought. Oh, wait, no, that's voltages. Let's see. Rengar, no, if you want match betting sites, I'm sure somebody can refer to you in chat. I do not bet. Effys, though, bomb planted, 1v3. Has no kit to challenge this, has a bit of utility as well, so I'm hoping he just saves this. Oh, dude, look at the banter in chat. GMT says, I'm glad you're winning against a dead team. Oh my god. Yeah, tilt mode has definitely engaged. Yeah, I'm happy with you guys talking about the betting sites in chat. I just don't want you linking your fucking promo codes.
Terrorists win.
So, Effys does save it. Taking a look at the scoreboard. Exceed topping up the... No, actually not topping up the charts. Grim finally back in the prime spot on 19. Exceed and Voltage really stepped up since the last map. They're on 18. Promo code Insomnia banned. No, I don't think I want to approach or get approached by any of those gambling websites. They're too shady. Like Betway? Hell yeah, Betway wants to sponsor the stream once I blow up. That's actually legit, but I don't want any of those shady skin sites or anything. Now SoaR, 3rd round in a row with the UMP, and he's going to lose it 3rd round in a row. MCE finds that frag. Opens up the round once again for SoaR Gaming, and gets himself a 2nd one. One more player up top, and that's going to drop as well. Snakes gets that. Ryova tries his damnedest, finds one there onto MCE with that scout. Nade comes out. I'm guessing they're going to be looking to save this one again as well. They are indeed. GMD with the UMP and Ryova. I just want to save those armors. Hey, do some more damage though. Oh god, yeah, they were a little confused on that one too. That was a beautiful shot by Ryova. I think it's his 5th frag of the round. Oh no, 7th. Sorry, that's round. Map. In the end though, he will drop. Gives up the scout. It's only GMD left alive, trying to get some exit frags, and there is Grim, who's not going to show himself very wisely. Are they going to keep eyes on that? Oh, the blast knocked it away. GMD instead going for some kills. And he's going to find Grim and get himself an AK, but it's going to be taken away at the last second by Exceed. SoaR Gaming now on 14 rounds to the 5 of French Canadians. Rengar? No, not these matches, no. Occasionally I will be doing some matches that are paid, but that's a org by org basis. I might have a LAN lined up next month. Did a couple of those this year. Like 5 of those this year. Now Early nade out. It's gonna miss its mark, but Effie's shots, they aren't. SoaR finds one with the UMP finally, and Ryova does one as well. French Canadians might have got themselves back in this. Keep 4 players alive and actually swap out to 3 AKs at the end of the round as well. Not too bad. Small glimmer of hope for all of you people in chat who bet on French Canadians. Could that be it? Could this be the comeback that you need? Two players on the outside for SoaR Gaming. Mollied off. Could still find them in the back, but it's going to be player 1 actually finds the first and, well, his own second, but Exceed did trade out one of those in the mix-up. Grim bringing it back their way with 2 quick kills. Absolutely beautiful right there. Now in a 2v2. SoaR and him in a complete nice little duel right there. SoaR in the end come out on top. It's going to be Voltage in a 1v2 against French Canadians. 90 HP, bit of utility, and now pick up the bomb. Can he defend this though? Flashbang in. Voltage, not surprised. Both these players looking to be coming in from the exact same angle, so if you go into clutch cam, the flashbang does work, but GMD finds it fully flash. Puts Voltage down, and French Canadians string 2 rounds together here on the CT side. Took a long time to warm up, but finally they're getting going. Oh god, if that killed SoaR after the round, I would have been tilted. Let's take a look at the replay though. Player 1 opening up the round right there, and probably secured them that round in the end. Both teams are going to be on the bye though. AWP for Voltage and AWP for player 1. He's going to be taking that outside. Voltage as well. So we'll take a look on player 1's cam for the time being. He's looking up top where he might find Exceed soon. And he misses the shot. Frenchies dropping their op player and Ryova shortly after that. He's working there in a secret. SoaR trying to stop them as they're not smoked off, but in the end does not want to take the fight from that angle. That's not where I wanted to be. That's definitely not where I want to be. SoaR did find one. These terrorists stacked outside. Grim finds SoaR in the end. GMD answers it back, and before he goes down to Grim, currently on 2 frags, only Effie's left alive on a round that would be nearly impossible to secure. But a minute 5 to work with. Bomb out of their hands. They haven't gone to pick it up quite yet. Wouldn't be too surprised if they're just searching for him. Effie's might want to try. I think he's trying to grab that AK, which seems to have vanished. Alright, interesting. Meanwhile, SoaR Gaming making their way down towards the B-bomb site. Effie's getting a little bit of intel, might be able to follow this, and there's an AK for him. He picks it up, going to make a sound, so he is going to take his M4. Go down in towards vents, finds the barrel, and what was that jumping shot from Voltage? We're going to take a look at that on the replay. I don't even know. What is that? What is that? It's a 10-second replay, so we're going to hype this up. That was... Watch this. Rounds the corners, should be perfect, and, you know, just casual jumping headshot from Voltage, you know, just CSGO things. Oh my god, so now that is match point for SoaR Gaming up against French Canadians who only have an AWP in the hands of GMD. SoaR has the hero on 4, 2 CZs and 1 Deagle on Ryova. Oh, wasn't a headshot? Not impressive? Okay, fine. Not impressive. Early nade does some damage to Ryova, but Grim, he goes down to the Deagle of Ryova, nonetheless. Now Effie's holding up close with that CZ. Meanwhile, all the other players on the T side, except for I think it was Snakes, was up top on Mini. They're headed down towards the B side. EL1, he is a CZ as well. He's going to get traded on out by Voltage after that 3v3 now. SoaR Gaming, spotted, one spotted out. GMD takes his time, swings over, and finds Exceed. Has the bomb in their hands? It is indeed. Voltage has that. Taking his time, though. And, well, he will fall in the end of GMD, and Snakes get spotted on the lurk. French Canadians, another entrance into this map. It's going to be 7 more rounds they need in order to run this back to overtime on their map pick. Taking a look at the money, it's in a bit of a bleak spot, but, you know, they have to buy up. Like, they have to. Not going to get all the kit and utility they wanted to, but it's not half bad. SoaR Gaming, on the other hand, Snakes got himself an AK-47. CZs for the rest of the crew, except for Grim, who's got that dig out. Two players moving in towards Secret. Actually, Effie's finds one through the smoke and heavily tags up one more as well. Grim down on 67 HP. They have got in there, and I didn't see anything strange on screen, neither did you. MCE, he got himself a frag there on the Effies. Snakes follows it up, it's starting to fall apart for French Canadians. Rio's got that, Hamas immediately dinked on down, but he does get that frag, and player 1 does bring it on back. Now it'll be 2v3, XC with the AWP. Finds one with the CZ though, 1v2. Health is so low, spots out the barrel of Riova, gives himself away for free. Now it's just Sub Rosa on the kit, and well, that is all she wrote. XC taps in the smoke in a, what is that, 1v3. Well, that's going to be it for me, guys. I would like to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch.